So in today's video I'll be sharing with you guys how I make my Nigerian jollof. So if you want to see how I made this delicious colorful jollof, let's get started. Guys, to get started, so in there I have some tomatoes, about 6 tomatoes there, and I have 3 bell peppers, 1 large onion, and some pepper. Guys, those peppers are really spicy, so be careful with that. So next thing I'm going to do is to prep all my tomatoes. So I'll be cutting these tomatoes, so I don't want my blender to break down. You guys know I always love to cut my tomato, so I'll just make sure to cut this quickly, and we'll blend this. Go ahead to blend this. So when I'm done cutting all my tomatoes, I'll move over to the bell peppers. So, and you guys, I've cleaned up my tomatoes and bell peppers properly. So if you know me, you know I like to prep all my stuff behind the camera. So they are nicely washed with clean water and salt. So next thing I'm going to do is just to cut my bell peppers like so. Take off the seeds, then cut them into little sizes so my blender will not break down too. So I'll be blending all of them together. Guys, I'm done cutting all the peppers and the tomatoes. So next thing I'm going to do now is to cut the onion too, and when I'm done cutting them, I'll just pour this into the blender with the rest of the tomatoes and the peppers. So this is all of the tomatoes and the pepper. So you can also use your food processor or use your blender. So I'll make sure to blend this properly until it's very smooth, guys. Guys, when you're done blending all the tomatoes and the pepper, it's going to be looking something like this, and this is perfect for me. So I'll make sure to pour this into my pot and allow this to cook properly until all the liquid inside it's completely dried off, guys. So at this stage my tomatoes, it's completely cooked. Can you guys see that? So I'll make sure to set this aside. So in here I have my cooking pot. I'll make sure to add in some vegetable oil and allow this to heat up a bit before adding in my onions. So I'll make sure to add in my chopped onion. So can you guys see that? I'll saute this properly, allow the onions to fry a bit. So guys, while making your jollof rice, you don't need lots of oil and you don't need lots of tomatoes too, because when you add lots of those things, your jollof rice might get mushy and you will not like it. So at this stage I've just added my tomato paste, and you guys, I love adding a bit of water to my tomato paste to loosen it up, so I don't want it to start getting burnt from here. So that is why I like to lighten up my tomato paste a bit, and I'll make sure I fry this properly, as in frying my tomato paste properly gives me that perfect reddish color, and it removes the tangy taste on the tomato paste. So that is just why I love to fry my tomato paste properly. I said using lots for you, as in for what you are going for. And at this stage, can you guys see my tomato paste is properly fried? So I'll make sure to add in the cooked tomato and stir this together and fry this properly. And you guys, another secret here is that you don't need to fry your jollof rice tomato to be so dry, because if it's so dried, you will not get that perfect red color, as in at the finishing time you will not get that popping color of jollof rice. So you don't need to fry it a lot. So when you are done with that, add in some seasoning cube, curry, thyme and salt, and 2 bell leaves. Stir this up properly and continue frying this for like 10 to 15 minutes. If you're done stirring for this first time, do not always forget to come back and stir this, because if you just leave it, it might just get burnt and you will not like it. Just keep stirring from time to time until it's properly fried. It shouldn't be over fried, guys. So that is it, guys. So it's 10 minutes later. Can you guys see the reason why I love to fry my tomato paste properly first? So it's almost getting burnt because I was washing clothes at the same time. So at this stage it's ready. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to give this one more stir, then add in some chicken stock. So I'll be using my chicken stock for this, and I'll be adding water too. So just adding some chicken stock like so, like the one I'm doing on this video. And this chicken stock is well seasoned, guys. Just make sure that the chicken stock you're going to use will be well seasoned. So when you're done with that, add in some water to loosen it up a bit and allow this to boil before adding in your rice. Guys, do not always forget to taste for salt. It's very important. So next thing I'm going to do now is to add in my washed rice, and this rice is washed properly, guys. And you guys, I love washing my rice properly. So when you're done with that, make sure to coat the rice with the stew properly, as in make sure that every grain of the rice is covered properly with the stew. And you guys see, as if I'm toasting this, so I will allow this to toast for a couple of seconds, like 2 to 3 minutes, guys. I'll just allow it to toast like so before adding in water to cook this properly. So keep stirring them from time to time so it will not get burnt too. You know, this jollof rice, they have the habit of getting burnt a lot. So just keep stirring from time to time. Like I'm still toasting this rice. So can you guys see that? So when I'm done with the toasting of the rice, I'll be adding in some water to cook this rice. And you don't need lots of water to cook this rice properly. You just need only the steam. So that is just it, guys. At this stage, I'm done toasting the rice. I'll be adding in some water to cook the rice. So when you add the water, stir this one more time, like the way I'm doing. And you guys, make sure you are in control of the water you're adding in. Instead of you to add all of the water in at once, just check the water you've added in for the first time, then cover this up. Come and check from time to time if the rice is already dried up, if it needs a little water. But you don't really need lots of water to cook your rice properly. You just need the steam. So what I'm going to do now is to cover this up properly with a foil paper and allow this to cook for 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes time. So at this stage, it's 20 minutes already. Our rice is looking all shades of beauty, guys. You guys, this rice is giving me joy. I don't know why my camera is not picking up this color, but you guys, this rice was so colorful. So guys, this stage our rice is ready. So we'll give this one more stir, like proper stir, to bring up those medes. You guys, please don't go for me, to bring down all those medes. Now you guys know that is at the bottom of that pot. So what I'm going to do now is to add in some fresh tomatoes, butter, and some onion. Just add them in. Oh my goodness, this was just giving me good vibes, guys. This rice is something else. Like when you're done with that, just quickly stir this properly to combine. Can you guys see that? Our rice is looking so delicious. So guys, just quickly stir this to combine and you'll be getting something like this. Is this not delicious? Tell me if you are not hungry for this rice. Just tell me. So guys, when you're done, just quickly cover this up to heat up for 2 minutes and we are done, like done, guys. So guys, our rice is ready. So this is the final look of our jollof rice. It came out beautifully well. It's delicious. So if you loved my videos, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. You guys will say I talked a lot. Please give me a thumbs up or leave your comments and suggestion in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on my next video. I love you all. Bye bye.